Sunday Vision, what's the word? We back, another reaction. Like, comment, subscribe, man. We here. I gotta tap into Joe Budden TV. He's talking about Pod Wives. Hard pillow to swallow. What he doing?
Are we lit?
What's
We
this?
good? We rocking? Hey, welcome to episode 4 of your favorite show and mine, Pod Wives. That's right. This one should be a really special treat. Me and my baby haven't fought since the last time you've seen us. Come on.
Oh, they was shaking? Nah, they was probably arguing.
Make some noise. We're here with some really amazing couples. Introduce yourselves.
I'm Edith.
Keno, Parks,
Rem, Julia.
Ian.
Wait, this is like a couples podcast?
And that's our amazing panel for the day.
Hey, I'm Sade. Forgot to eat your person sitting next to you.
Oh, well, you are me and I am you, because we are one, baby.
Good answer. Good answer.
Oh, shit. That's that old head Riz. That's that old head Riz right there.
All right. Thank y'all for returning.
Thank you for
Thank you
having
for
us.
having us.
I realized that she just told me, it was so funny, because first it was like, I don't really want to look at this. And when she started looking at the comments, she was like, there's a lot of black guys following me right now.
Yeah.
Let's go! Big Edith.
I'm like, wait, I'm on Pod Wives. Why are people DMing me now?
Because
And
niggas are scantless.
I'm like, okay.
I have comments on
Because infidelity exists. It's a real thing. So you know niggas gotta try to see if they get hit. Come on now.
my page about you.
About me?
Yeah.
Black women hated me on that.
No, I think it was man.
Well, you stole
Black men?
You stole the show.
Love this episode, even though Keno needs help. He better get affectionate or she's gone.
Thank you. And I'm
Oh,
getting help
shit.
now. This is therapeutic as well.
Hell yeah.
We learn so much from each other.
Well, if you guys want to start our interracial dating topic, me and my baby will take a back seat. We'll chill out.
I mean, we're always talking about something racial in our house.
Yeah.
Something about differences in blacks and whites. But then she won't say she's white anyway. You know, every time I say she's white, she's...
Wait, you throw the race difference in her face? I don't
No.
Couldn't tell that?
No.
Well, no.
Wait, hold on. I think that's probably why they slided in your show to DM, because they can see that there's politics going on in your marriage or relationship. You know, and once niggas see weaknesses, they're gonna try to attack. Come on, man. You know how niggas is, man.
No,
There
not
is a lot of-
sexually. I'm saying in terms of like day-to-day living, do you say, we don't do things the same?
Absolutely.
Like what?
Absolutely.
But it's more of a cultural thing for me because of my Polish upbringing. Because it's not like we were Americanized. We had to be raised how we were in Poland.
You know what she just told me the other day? We were talking about struggle. And apparently Polish people are the most struggled people in the history of mankind.
I didn't say that. You
No,
said that.
by what you say, I'm saying that. She asked me, have I ever ate
God, are you serious
a
right now?
bacon grease sandwich?
That's not
My
how
dad
I
is
said
like
it.
Where
very
you-
Polish, and they.
I
used to-
said, that's not even how I said it. I said that my mom would make bacon and save the grease and let it solidify, and we would eat it on rye bread.
Yeah,
This
lard.
is the topic that sent our Costa Rica.
What? Y'all ever did that? Y'all ever did some shit like that? I never did no shit like that.
Trip into a frenzy.
It did.
So
No, I've been to Polish restaurants that they have lard.
Yeah.
I
That
know.
is the
right.
poorest
I
shit
grew
I've
up
ever
with
heard
that
in my
too.
life.
It's something
It's very European, Eastern
Yeah,
European.
that's just
It's
what-
very East.
Nah, I ain't judging nobody's struggle, you feel me? Because, you feel me? Struggle is struggle, but eating bacon grease, saving bacon grease and eating it, it's like, I'm already bacon K, you feel me? I don't jack bacon, I ain't gonna lie. Terrible childhood experience, that's a whole nother story. So now bacon grease? Yeah, alright.
Eastern European.
What we're used to.
I can
mean,
attest to that. I've had it before.
Sounds terrible.
It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't sound.
Niggas will
Did you-
eat every part of the pig. I've never heard a nigga say, and the grease. Certain shit you just shouldn't.
It's like you have to eat it out of necessity. Like people did not have like the luxury to not eat the choice pieces. They had to eat the offal just because they had to.
Sure.
That's a struggle food.
Man, what happened when y'all first time dating a white person, first time dating a black person, went home and said, he's white?
My mother used to always be like, don't ever bring no light, bright, damn near white girls on.
Wow.
She used to always tell me that. Guess I ain't get that message.
Well, there
I'm
anything?
talking to you. You've dated plenty of white girls.
Yeah, but
I'm talking to E and Rim.
oh, okay.
I didn't tell my mom that Parks was white.
you just presented him?
In blackface.
Shorty put up like, yeah, here's the guy. Nah, no lotto. That's how you gotta do it though. You just gotta pick what you want. Like I ain't about to sit here and not choose the love of my life because of what my parents wanted me to do. Like I am a strong non-believer in that. Like I'm dating who I want to date. You're not about to tell me who I'm gonna date. I used to go back and forth with my parents about that all the time. Like there's no way in hell y'all gonna try to force me to date somebody. Try to say, oh, I gotta date an African. Like what if I want me a Spanish mommy? You feel me? Like I gotta do what I want to do.
Doing summertime, we got a little sun.
But it wasn't an issue just because my mom has always been very like, don't bring me a Dominican man home. Like Dominican women are very anti if you have children, Dominican men, because they're notoriously kind of, you know.
What?
I don't know.
Terrible.
Terrible.
They break up a lot.
They're just not.
What, cheaters or what?
Yeah, but like in general, just like their attitudes, they just don't. They have a bad rep.
Okay.
So I think she was pretty happy.
Wow.
It's a race lotto.
Wow.
Oh my God.
The race lotto was crazy. I didn't even know that Dominicans was on that too. I didn't even know that they was on like, yo, don't bring home a Dominican. Like that's news to me. I didn't even know.
But we didn't have to do this show. I broke over like 3 days. What was it, Friday? I was like, fuck.
Recently.
This Friday?
Keno.
No, Thursday.
It was Thursday.
You broke up with her on Thursday?
The day before Valentine's Day.
That's even worse.
What the hell?
I'm not gonna lie.
Keno, what did she do?
I just said something he didn't. He just sometimes I say things and I'm pretty blunt and he doesn't like it.
No,
so
she's
if it's
pretty Polish.
whatever.
Oh my God.
We didn't have to do this show. I broke over like 3 days. What was it, Friday? I was like, fuck.
Recently.
This Friday?
Keno.
No, Thursday.
It was Thursday.
You broke up with her on Thursday?
The day before Valentine's Day.
That's even worse.
What the hell?
I'm not gonna lie.
Keno, what did she do?
I just said something he didn't. He just sometimes I say things and I'm pretty blunt and he doesn't like it.
No,
so
she's
if it's
pretty Polish.
whatever.
Like lacking emotion?
So whatever I think, I say, right? So it's
That's him.
You know.
so it doesn't always work with
You
him.
know when you going through some shit and it's like on a scale of 1 to 10, it's a 12.
Yeah.
And you go to your girl for some type of support and guidance. If the conversation start off by, I'm gonna say some stuff you really might not want to hear. Don't say that shit to me.
I warned him.
sometimes
But I warned him. You do.
That goes back to what we was saying when I was saying when she says, "How can I support you?" She don't really be wanting to support me.
Yeah, you
She
actually
be
never
wanting to
answered
say,
that question, by the way. So how
because
can I better support you?
You can't, because you're not capable of supporting me. Your brain don't really work like that.
Yeah.
No, it works like you different. You different.
Yo, yeah, he was about to say some crazy shit. He had to stop himself. When nigga do that, hey, you different. Yeah, I know that move right there. I know that move.
I just didn't need to hear, and what she said, I really didn't need to hear at that moment. And then I'm out of town, I'm on the road, and she's here holding down the houses. And I was just like, yo, man, just leave the dog in the house by itself, man. Just go home. I can't do this no more.
Really?
But you broke up with her.
Yeah, but that wasn't a real break.
It was a fake one.
That was I'm at my wit's end. There's nothing. I can't talk to you right now.
Why couldn't you say that to her?
Oh, I'm at my wit's end with you.
No, that's very Polish. That's just Yo, let's just go our separate ways.
Okay.
Could you have said that to her?
Oh,
Like, I'm
shit.
just fed up with the way that you're speaking to me. I need some time to cool off.
Y'all remember the conversation where I said I need some space to process, and she couldn't? It's like having like a big white koala bear on you. It's like I be needing space, and when I do go to her, she just say some wild shit. Maybe if you just say it in Polish and I don't know what the fuck you saying, you can get your shit off.
Fine.
And then I can just
You
act
won't
like.
understand me anyway. Perfect. I'll start doing that.
That makes sense. So then he doesn't even know what you're saying. But you can still get it off your chest.
Okay.
Sometimes Ian, it says like too blunt of things. Like it actually is like detrimental to my well-being at the time. I'm like, please be more soft or just like round the way that you're saying things to me. He's
I don't have
very
the soft
blunt.
thing.
Like,
I think I have that issue too.
Yeah, you definitely do.
I have a tone issue. She says.
It's not what you say, it's how you say it.
Just
You're
like-
very just like
Delivery.
I don't know. It's
Matter.
Oh, that's a fact. It's dead not what you say, it's how you say it. And I feel like I be telling people this a lot. Like somebody could just want to hear a certain information from somebody else just because of the way they deliver it, like their delivery. Their delivery could make people process the information from someone else better than another person just because they don't like their delivery. Like it was just too harsh. You could just say shit. People not trying to hear it. Like, nah, I don't like the way you said it. Whole time you saying facts, but they just don't want to hear it from you.
Fact.
yes.
and it's
Because
too
that
much.
helps
Not
the
comforting
relationship.
sometimes.
We don't
It's
need
like-
to sugarcoat stuff.
So can I ask an example of what
Yeah.
something was that upset you that he said he could have said softer?
I think I'm just a very emotional person. So everything that and he's also like a very analytical person. He doesn't speak in emotions. So like when he comes at me and he's speaking like numbers and letters, I'm like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Please have some emotion behind you.
AKA he's speaking with logic. She's looking at things from emotion. And she may not process the logical things because she's looking at things from an emotional standpoint. I know that. I know this one. This one, I know.
Please just have some emotion, like please. He just sometimes cannot find it in him to think like, oh, she speaks this way, she's in this emotional state. Let me talk to her with empathy. Let me talk to her with sympathy so that she can feel better about the situation. Never happens. And I'm just like, you hate me? Why don't you fucking love me? Because it just seems so statistical the way.
Yo, I'm dead because he just looking at things like, I'm just looking at Buddy's facial expression. He just looks at things like he's thinking logic, and that's not what women want. They don't want to hear logic. They want to hear, babe, listen, it's all right. Like, don't worry about that. I'm here for you. You feel me? Like, just chill. Just don't worry. I'm here. You feel me? While you caressing them, that's what they want. They don't want to hear the logical things. They don't want to hear that shit.
Way he's speaking to me, if that makes any sense.
So
it's
is
just
it,
like
words he's saying,
the
or
words, the tone,
type of communicating
the
he's
type
doing?
of the
Because
communication, the way
I
he
can get the
delivers it.
calm. Like, talk to me. You know, we can have conversation. I'm open to talking. I love, like, hey, let's just get this. He gets frustrated immediately almost.
Yeah,
And, like, he gets, I can tell because he wants to smoke. He's like, you know,
That-
he gonna
you can-
open the
the
door.
trigger,
I'm
yes.
like, bro, we're just talking. Like,
Because we're solutionists. We don't like to
So the
harp on
three of
bullshit.
you, I'm not sure if
It's
parts
harping
of you
on
are like that, but
bullshit.
that's how Kino is too.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
I don't know.
And I empathize with her because I like the softer.
you
Yeah.
can't find a resolution if you don't communicate. So yes, the end result. Hey, what is the end result? What are we gonna do? How are we resolving this? But we have to communicate in order to get there.
Why am I acknowledging something that's upsetting you? So I don't get that. That's just your shit.
Well, because she's your significant other, you know?
You may be the cause.
Bro can't process why I gotta be emotional. Like, bro, you gotta do it for your shorty. That's like, I understand where you coming from, but it's like, nigga, you gotta do it, or your joint gonna be tight.
Of the upset.
Yeah.
No, that's not true. I could trigger the upset. The cause is probably have been there well before me.
He shows emotion in different ways than I show my emotion.
Of course.
Yeah, I cry. Plot twist.
Not right now. I can't
I
tell.
cry.
Joe Budden be
I mean,
crying.
I cry.
Wait, Shada, you don't cry?
I'm
Me?
dead. I'm dead. Wow. Ain't nothing wrong with crying, niggas. Y'all niggas could cry. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
He doesn't cry.
I don't
No, I'm
cry.
gonna
man.
cry.
I don't be crying neither. You know what I'm saying? I might have cried in my life before. But I don't be crying like that. I think I cried before when I was doing something that I shouldn't be saying on this video here. You know, just don't do drugs, kids.
It's not that I don't cry very much.
I'm soft. Like I'm hard shell, but I'm soft as shit.
Right.
Like if my feelings are hurt, it's like I got to hold it in. Like it's like, and he's just like, girl.
She cry at everything.
At every little thing.
Every
It's
single
like I
thing.
can turn on the waterworks, like just
She doesn't
cry.
cry that much.
No?
I cry at like happy
Yeah, I
things.
cry like that.
Just like I cry every day. It's like a
Cry?
normal
Yeah.
being.
I'm not a crier much either, honestly.
Huge
I'm not
crier.
opposed to it.
But I'm not a relationship crier. Like I cry on like movies.
Oh yeah.
I just watched that Pharrell movie, which is the weirdest shit to cry.
The Lego shit?
The Lego shit. I cried. I'm on a plane.
You were crying at the Lego?
I'm on a plane. Yeah, it's just
You won't cry about
because
your
the niggas
own
just wanted to
emotional,
make beats.
but someone else is on TV.
That's
cry.
crazy.
She was crying so hard on FaceTime one time, I just started taking pictures.
Yo.
I'm like, yo, look at yourself.
But not only that, it kept saying.
Picture taken?
Nah, he ruthless. He ruthless. I'm dead.
That's right, it said it.
I'm like,
Just to
and
show
then
you
I'm
later.
gonna fucking kill you.
Just to show you later.
Fucked up.
Just to show you later.
That's
No.
it. I also do need to correct the record on something that y'all brought up last Pod Wives, where you said, have you ever thought about someone else while you were sleeping with her? And then she asked me, she was like, you never answered. Don't be silly. Of course I haven't done that. I did do that.
This weekend,
It was just for the opposite reason, right? Like I've thought of someone else in an attempt to not come.
Ooh, I do that often. Not someone else, something else. I
Yes,
think.
well,
Yeah, but that turned into a someone else for me, and it was like, it didn't work. I still can't.
I think of being attacked physically.
to not come.
Yeah.
bodily harm makes you come.
That's not very big dick of you.
Well, no, it's the only thing that
That's very tiny penis of you.
Nah, nigga said that's some little dick shit.
No, I don't know. Something about it makes me not like get the urge to come.
Hey, but Joe, but she was like, I don't have that problem.
It's the opposite.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
She wants to be attacked.
Wait, I have a follow-up. I have a follow-up to the craziness. Is the partner you're with now the best sex you've ever had? Or have you had better sex outside of the relationship?
No, I wouldn't be
All right,
here.
this is a trick question.
This is like, when I say the best sex I've ever had, the best, because it's something, I don't know if it's not just the sex, it's
Right.
like we have like we know each other. So that shit takes it like there.
That's right.
For sure.
Yeah, it's just different, and it's the best. It's good for me.
I feel like the best sexual partner thing is like the best rapper thing in the sense that, like, I'm cool with being top 10.
Like top 5 DOA.
Yeah, like top 3.
Honorable mention even.
Now listen to this. This is a trick question here, because say if they was to say no, that could be something wrong. That's a problem. If you're not giving your joint the best dick that she's ever had in her life, that's a problem. That's not good. That means that your marriage is at risk.
I don't have to be the best in the world.
I think that it also is different times in your life.
Yeah,
like shit that you're expecting at 21, maybe
exactly.
22.
So that's like Michael Jordan was
is
the
not
best of the
like
90s.
what
you can't
you're-
really compare.
It's
to-
subjective. It's all
You
subjective.
learn about yourself as you get older and what you like and don't like, and then when you meet a partner who's open to doing what you like and it's just like it just works.
That's another
Agreed, I
reason
agree
why
with you on that
cheating
one.
just ain't the move anymore. You gotta teach this girl, this new girl, how you like to be touched. It's like,
Yeah, I want to joke. You want to laugh real quick?
Yes.
am I gonna laugh?
Wait, I'm just gonna. Have you ever tried to cheat and got catfished?
Me?
Nah, trying to cheat and get catfish is deadly. That's diabolical, son. You try to do funny shit and niggas catch you slipping?
Well, they're not gonna hop to that right now.
Well, no.
It could have been a past situation. Have you ever been like, ooh, and then you realize you were catfished?
I've been catfished, but not in a relationship. Like I was not even with Ian, and I went out with this guy, and I was like, "Who the fuck are you? You're like 4'11", like you're my height." I'm like, "Hello," and he did not look anything like his pictures. And I had to go on this date. I had to walk the Brooklyn Bridge. I ran that bridge. I was like, "Let's go." I had to go to dinner. I was like, "Okay, you're gonna get the check. Let's take." I took the train home. I didn't even want to be there. I was like, but I had to stay. I wasn't gonna leave. I was like, "Oh God."
I've been social media catfish, meaning the pictures they presented looked away, and when they came in person, she looked away that she didn't on social media.
Oh, that's kind of.
That's catfish, right?
Yeah, that's
Well, it's not.
I'm like, ain't that catfish?
No, it was the same person.
Like
It just
filtered?
didn't have filters on it, so the person looked like.
That's catfish.
Yeah, it's
Is it?
catfishing. That's still catfishing.
No, because I think catfishing is more.
You're pretending to be
You're
someone.
pretending to be someone you're not.
No, it's just.
Oh, okay.
it's
So I have the definition.
What I
Yeah.
think you look like, and we're speaking and talking,
Oh,
you
I've
might
been
have had some little sexual conversations, and then I meet you in person, and I'm like, what?
Yeah, it's not that.
fuck
Like for
is
girls, they
like-
call it hatfish. Like when you look different with a hat on. You do without a hat.
Like, I almost
face
lost my
tuning
girl
and
for this.
everything.
This
Yeah,
is some
yeah.
bullshit.
I've also been shoulder fished, meaning
What the fuck?
What is
What does
that?
that mean?
I'm gonna say, it's the pictures I saw were all shoulder up. And then when they came from the shoulders down, it was a different human being.
That's
Nah.
not doing your due diligence. Come on. That's not.
I just thought I was getting face value, literally, and then when they came,
That's why you face down.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, it be the big joints who be doing that, son. I hate to say it. I hate to be the nigga to say it. But yo, some of y'all big joints, y'all just be taking y'all pictures from the shoulder up. Y'all don't be showing nobody, cause y'all know you're hiding something. And that is wrong.
Yeah, wouldn't you just FaceTime before?
that's why when I first started
He was like,
messaging Jules, I was like,
FaceTime,
send me
FaceTime.
your
Send me
pictures
pictures,
of the whole body.
FaceTime.
Full shot.
FaceTime me. I'm like, what does this guy love FaceTime? Like, it's weird. He's
What
obsessed.
do you do in those situations, Ian?
I just panicked the whole way through and tried to be a gentleman and.
And then left.
Still fucked. And
Ian's a
No,
good
I didn't. See, I have a thing. See, that's like I know guys that'll be like, I just fucked because I can't fuck if I'm not attracted to you. I cannot.
Not even if you're drunk?
No, that's a biggest cop out of all time. I was so fucked up. I fucked. I don't care how mangled I ever am, drinking or have been in the past with drugs. I always have my senses enough to know this isn't my type. I don't know what the fuck this is. It's not
I'm
for
not
me.
doing
I
that.
guess I've never been catfished that catastrophically
Yeah.
before, where it was like,
I ain't gonna lie, I'm with Buddy on that one, cause if I'm not attracted to you, I'm not gonna get hard. Like, I'm not gonna be in a situation where my body is gonna want to participate. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work.
How do we all feel about prenups?
I've been in some binds, and she's been like, yo, I got a couple $100,000 in purses, what we doing? I got a couple $100,000 in watches, what we doing? Like, whatever we need to do to get to that next step, let's rock out, let's get there. So 100% to me, and I wouldn't even consider a prenup. Where she might have more money than me too, so I don't really, might need to go the opposite way.
Joe?
Absolutely.
Oh shit! Now, what if she was broke? Would you consider it then? What if she was broke? And you got all the money? Huh? What you gonna do then? Think about that.
Sorry.
No doubt about it. Like, way more.
I have kids. I have kids. Whatever we get together, it's different. Whatever I have from before belongs to my kids. I mean, respectfully, that's just the way it is. Same. I don't expect anything from you either. You know that. Never did.
Wait.
Keno was like,
What the fuck she talking about?
Keno put his hand on her knee. He said, no.
No.
That's not how it's going.
No. She knows.
What do you mean from before?
What do you mean? I have children. I was married before, so there's assets and things I have from before.
That he can't eat off of.
That he
can't touch, look at.
He won't be able to get.
Sniff as a black man, any of that.
It has nothing to do with any of that, by the way.
Right now, why it look like she got the pants in the relationship? Why? Something's fishy here. But don't mind me. I'm just the guy doing the reaction.
But he can't even look that way. Don't think about it.
I agree.
Yeah, because it belongs to my kids.
But there are things where if I need it.
What?
She had a tough spot.
I mean,
No, but if I need it, it's there.
Then don't,
Yes, obviously.
no. I mean, it's there. Yes, but no.
Yeah, but it's her discretion.
No.
That's up to her, buddy. Buddy. You're sounding like these joints out here, buddy. Come on, man. Alpha male. You want to be an alpha male. No beta male shit here. Talk about if there's something I need.
He's
He
rethinking
felt like
this.
he just found that out.
He did. Oh, you know. Give me your Instagram. No, I wouldn't want. I don't think either of us expect anything that's prior to.
Right.
But whatever we have is
Together.
Yeah, it's together.
Yeah, all right, nigga.
Whatever we're building together. So of course it belongs to.
Fuck that. I mean, whatever works. Man, if she was married and hit a lick, and I'm next up. Hey, kids, hey, put a little chunk aside for the kids. We outside, goddammit. You shitting me?
Julie and I
I ain't gonna lie, the joints don't like that one. They don't like that.
had a very rough pre-start to our marriage because I brought up the prenup before we got married.
Okay.
yeah. And we
And-
decided that, yeah, why not? I have.
Well, no, stop it.
It wasn't like,
you
yeah,
were
why not?
against it.
Well, it was just a little bit like there was a lot going on with the wedding, and then 2 months beforehand, you were like, hey. I'm like, oh boy, here we
Well,
go.
I didn't, for months, let's call it a year before we got married. We were engaged, right? And
Engaged
I
for
wasn't
2 years.
sure, yeah, but I wasn't sure how to bring up, I want a prenup with you.
So 2 months before he brings it up. This is so.
It was like a month too early. You should have waited like the week before.
Yeah, but then, I didn't, here's the thing, I needed time for a
Need
fallout.
time for that.
So,
You need time, yes.
you need
there's
time for that.
Yes,
That was
to get your
probably
things
not
in a
enough time.
fair. It was
just
very
wasn't-
rushed.
And even that, I don't want to say rushed, but it was expedited.
It was down to the
And
wire.
she was
It
not happy with me. So I brought up, I said, look, I tried many a nights to bring it up, and I'm like, oh, it's not the right time. It's not the right time. Finally, I said it, and her being the empath and emotional person she was, busted out into tears.
Cried, of course.
Well, of course, because 2 months before my wedding, like, there's things that are going on in my head, like, it's a lot of pressure. Now I got to get a lawyer. Now I have to do all these things that I necessarily didn't equate in my head for the time frame that I had.
And
So
when I
now
brought
it's
it up,
like-
I really thought I'd ruined our soon-to-be marriage.
I'm gonna be honest. She's completely right. I feel thrown off right now by
So
this
stupid.
shit. So I'd feel you.
But then I gave it a good thought, and I was like, okay, I do have like generational property wealth that not necessarily like I would want to, if anything, God forbid, was happen, have to now give him part of that.
He shouldn't look at that stuff.
The
Right?
fuck?
Well, there's.
Well, I was offended by that too, because after I said it, I'm like, wait a second.
You have shit? Wait a second. What are you doing with shit?
Exactly. You're gonna pull that on me, but not know that I don't have liquid, but I
She
do have
has-
property value in
Hey.
my name. So
She
you're
said
gonna do.
Wait a minute, you own things? Wait, I could benefit from this? You know, maybe maybe what the hell with the prenup? Yeah, that's the type of time niggas be on.
Generational property wealth. That shit sound way better than what you got.
So, I mean, there was
She
things.
owns half of Bensonhurst.
There was things that I said, okay, like, why are you even putting some kind of time frame on our marriage before we're even married? It's like you're predicting that we're gonna get divorced with this. I felt that way. But then I really thought about it. I'm like, okay, if he wants it, like, there's things that I have to value that he wants. I can't just say, fuck this, because he wants it. I have to, like, really think about it. And I did, and I talked to, people, and it was for the best.
We had the conversation, and we didn't end up doing it, and I'm okay with that.
I wish I would have done it before.
I think I did it after I proposed.
Yeah.
And I think we had another serious conversation about it, and it was also close to the wedding. I was like, fuck it. Like I threw it out there early, and then we didn't really talk about it for however many months, and then it came up late,
really
and I was
how that
like,
happened.
all right.
Got it.
I mean, maybe when you're on a podcast, apparently, I don't fucking know. Apparently, we're getting one.
Yo, he's sick. He's sick about this shit. He's sick. Yo, bro. Come on, nigga. You got a skirt on or something, nigga? What's up with you?
This shit over here.
I said to her, I'm ready to get married. Call your lawyer.
That is so...
That's what he said?
Say that again. Stop. What did you say?
I said, I think I'm about ready to get married. Call your lawyer.
Right. So you've had the discussion. And Sade, are you...
Okay.
Oh, not okay, but do you understand him wanting to have that in place?
Yeah, I said, what the fuck do I need a lawyer for?
So you just gonna sign whatever he give you?
Yeah, but then I thought about it, right?
Well, that is what she said. Let's focus
that
on
is
the
what
sweet
I
stuff first before
yeah.
you went back to your girl group chat.
No, it wasn't
She's
a
like,
girl group chat, it
babe.
was me. No.
Tell them what you said, because it was sweet.
Well, for one, I said just have your lawyer write up whatever and I'll sign it. I don't need, I don't think that even if we did separate, that he's gonna be like, yeah, bitch, bye. You know what I mean? That's not the person that he is, and I think that he knows what I bring in our situation, and we'll be perfectly fine. And then...
I saw Sade's head working.
Yeah, she went and thought of some shit. Came back with this is the remix.
So what did you come back? And I'm actually gonna agree with her on this one.
I'd like to add a cheating clause.
As you should.
Even just in our relationship, cheating is not, it has been something that has made us what the fuck, and we argue and whatever and work through certain things, right? This is, again, early on, but in a marriage, I want to do this one time. I'm 38.
38? She's a good 38. I ain't gonna lie. Joe Budden. You found the solid one, because she's a clean 38. Clean. All right. My fault. A little distracted.
And I've held off this long. It's not like I couldn't have. You know what I mean? This is not I want to be married one time. And if I decide to do this and go in front of my family and God, and it's like, yes, oh God, forever and ever and ever, I want it to be that.
Right.
So if you plan on going in front of my entire family and yours and taking this vow and taking this step, and then think you're still going to go cheat on me after that, no, we should have just stayed where we were at. I don't want to be in that time. I'm too old for that. I got too many kids. It's too much. I'm tired. I want to have my soulmate, my person, and we just live happy. We're traveling and just loving and living. I don't want to have to deal with all that. So if that's the type of time you're on, cool. But
What's in that clause?
so we kind of had that conversation the other day, and I'm not sure exactly what I would want the outcome to be, but it's gonna be something where he's gonna be like, shit.
It's something that make him think twice.
Yeah, if anything, because I feel like you've built a lot. You've grown. Since the person that he was almost 6 years ago when I met him is not the person that he is now.
100%.
Sure.
So even that, just on his own personal
Don't
growth.
try to say that for the prenup judge out there. Get the fuck out of here.
Can I look? You see where I went with this? Prenup judge.
Later plane.
I said even just on your personal growth, this is separate from your business. He's a completely different person.
They wanna hit my hole. She want that bread for sure.